I didn't do that many with these two. But they were kind of good. This guy is like a plat Mika, but the way he played wasn't plat. Or like, it's impossible to tell what Mika's skill level is from the way she plays. But it felt like a pretty good Mika. I went in with my Ryu first of all, because I was just like, oh, well, it's a plat, you know, I'll just do my fucking Ryu and we'll see what happens. But then he outplayed me, and I was like, I already spoiled the first match. Oh, my mouse. I don't even know if my stream picks that up anymore. Look at me, I'm chucking fireballs. This is what you do against Mika. Mika's answers to fireballs are actually kind of shitty until she has a bar. And even when she has a bar, they're kind of shitty. Ugh. Ryu block strings. Crush fears. I don't know what happened there. I want to say I think I wasn't even trying to cancel it. I don't know what. I was just dumb. Ryu can parry Mika's dropkick, and I knew that for this entire set. I didn't know if Crush Fears would hit, and I think it wouldn't have retrospectively, so it's a good thing I did that. I knew that Ryu's parry would work against Mika's dropkick the whole set, but like I was never thinking about it the few times he did it, so caught me off guard every time. He's like not a bad Mika. I don't know if that was super convincing.
Round 2.
The Missing Link, I've heard that one. Nimpies, I've heard that one too. I tried to, I think, jump strong him, but I was super late there. Jump strong is good against the body splash and regular jumps. Ugh! I did the wrong Tatsu though. Slight Tatsu there, or medium. Medium's the best one, I guess. As usual. Me just jumping out of the corner, I was like, please. No, I'm dead. He did the wrong combo there, but it's no big deal. It's kind of a big deal. He could have killed me with the right combo. I thought I walked in enough to make that combo. Baff. 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 That missed heavy DP sucked. That was dumb. I'm dumb. I'm a bad player.
Final round.
My Ryu is not all there, if you know what I mean. There's bits and pieces of a Ryu. There it is. They buffed the range of that since Season 1. I remember it wasn't that good. But now it looks okay. I tried to hit that. I like... It wasn't there. Now I'm dizzy. Now I'm dead. Mika's always looking for that. At that, like when you're that high in stun or when it kills, you like have a... Mika will be actually actively looking for it. That's not to say they'll do it. They'll just, you know... There's a 50-50 they'll do it. Could have easily parried that. Definitely could have grabbed it. Those are the things that Ryu would do there. I didn't do either of them. I think I did dash in, like, crouch light kick or something. Or I think I did crouch light kick, but the Viaverse ate my input. But then I was still, like, trying to do crouch light kick, crouch light punch. So I never even got the crouch light kick, but I wasn't blocking. Viaverse freezing the screen is kind of weird, and I've never really gotten used to it. It's, like, not really clear what point your inputs aren't being read. I mean, they're still being read, but, like, if someone Viaverses, like, certain... If you hit buttons during a certain period, they won't come out at all.
Round 1.
I played PSO2 once since it raised the level cap, and it was just to see if I could get to level ups pretty easily. And I did. I got like 1 level up and a half. I crouch fierced him, but then I tried to throw the fireball to have him reset into it, and it didn't fucking work. I could have got punished there, but I didn't. He could have like clapped me, probably. Cool! That's a real thing. You don't think about that often. Maybe you do, but I don't. I think I did a decent job dodging that Nadeshko. I don't know, if it was like the splat Nadeshko from the ceiling, I might have got hit. Walking back a bit, then jumping back. See, I could have parried that, and that would have been big. That would have been like stand strong into something. Stand strong, go strong, hard Tatsu or something. Ugh. That was a punish, and once again I did the wrong Tatsu. And I tried to Tatsu out of the corner, but it was just desperate and bad. You can't Tatsu corpse off if they're like awake. Cool conversion. This I remember that. I was like, I killed if I got that. Oof, 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 oof. I was like not point blank, and I was like, oops, I'm not point blank, better not do crouch fierce. So instead I did stand short, and then I was like, what's I didn't end the combo. I think I was uncertain of whether DP would work. It was definitely bad though. That was a really bad moment. Hard Tatsu again. You don't do hard Tatsu in this game, you do medium Tatsu. That's bad. There's no reason you ever use hard Tatsu. I'm not gonna say no reason, but like, medium Tatsu is almost always preferred. Tried to neutral jump to beta grab, but he didn't grab. Which is information in and of itself. Didn't grab, didn't jab, didn't do anything. Again there. That time he did take a throw, so this guy's good. He's got the variation that you need to get to be an okay player of this game.
Good.
Good.
Final round. Fight.
I was doing EX Fireball trying to catch a EX Shooting Peach, but he didn't do anything, but it still worked. Hit me early. That was a really bad Tatsu, but I didn't get punished that bad. Surprised I had that conversion. That like didn't look like it should have worked, but it worked. Again, I neutral jump trying to catch something, but he didn't do anything. I could be throwing this guy a lot, I think. That was a really bad jump. Or like what he did, he should have been ready for the jump, but he wasn't. That was one of the times where hard Tatsu was actually the correct play. Oops. Oops, oops, oops. Great conversion. That was the right play. Double dash. I don't think he wanted that. I think, oh, that was, what a joke. As you mentioned, it's like, why do you guys never use V-skill? Or it's like, yeah. It was like, you guys never use V-skill, because, the V system cheated both these characters. She said something like that. And, I was like, nah, like, Ryu, you won't see Ryu's parry that much in this matchup, but, like, it's important that he has it. Because it prevents the drop kick. And that, I guess. No, I wouldn't do it against that. One of the matches against this Mika, I just got schmixed. I got all mixied. Look at me in the corner. Look at the way I'm getting, like, bullied. I couldn't, like, get any poke to do anything, and also I was getting anti-aired if I tried to jump. I should have walked forward a bit in the jump. That time I was just holding up. I was, like, waiting for the command grab. But it never came. Sometimes you gotta guess, but waiting for the command grab is actually, like, the safer play. Because Mika's her punch command grab will get you out of the corner, and her kick command grab is not very strong. So if I ate either command grab, it wasn't that bad. So it was like, it's like you should like guess and just be random. So holding up is not a horrible play, but you have to play the numbers as well. You have to like think of what the Mika wants to do based on how rewarding and how risky both options are. Because it's good for Mika to have towards Fierce be blocked. She gets the white damage and she gets the plus frame. I don't remember what plus it is. It's like plus... It might just... No, I think it's plus 3. I might be making that up though. I think it's plus 3. Because their standard medium punch is 6 frame, right? And I think it beats 3 frame trap. Or beats 3 frame normals. So that would mean it would have to be plus 3. I might be thinking of Alex. I've got Fat right here. I can just look at it. I already have Mika open because I looked at her stand her kick earlier. Towards Fierce. What's that called?
Mika wins.
Lady Mika? Is that Lady Mika? Towards Fierce? Yeah, it is. It is plus 3. And 3 active frames too, so it can be up to plus 5. No, it can't. Well, yeah, it can. Math checks out. I was about to say it knocks down, but then I was like, oh yeah, I'm thinking about the on-block numbers. So here I was like, oh fuck, this guy's pretty good. I gotta pull out my main. So here's my main. Ah, what a start! Bad scope on the angle by yours truly. It'd be cool if Sakura got a combo from the second hit, but I understand why she doesn't. I did not try to preempt that. Sakura does either crutch Fierce or stand jab there. You can also EXDP them if you're fucking, you know, if you can do that. And you can neutral jump them, of course. Ah, why'd I jump in? And why'd it work? He didn't know what to do against V-Skill, no one does. That shit's fucking cryptic, secret, Sakura technology. Ow. Could be worse. Not really, that was bad. I should have cancelled it. Maybe. Nah. He could have blocked it too. You're +2 after that activate dash in. Oh, I remember this. I don't know why I didn't come down with a normal, but also, like, I expected her to move forward more. And also, I got memed.
Round 2. Fight.
Mika's ass when she sits down like that. Mika can just, like, you know, down fierce these, by the way. I can beat 3 frames if I dash and do strong. I didn't do it there. Dash grab also works. I think I did, like, dash back fierce or something like that. I don't remember. No, I did, like... No, I don't remember. I just did it. That looked kind of unconfirmed to me. Go attack against Sakura VT2. Not horrible, but a little risky. A little scary. I went for it. He didn't punish me. What would Mika's punish even be from that range? She's bad at that kind of thing. Stand jab, EX shooting peach maybe would be the best. Like, what the fuck is Mika's 6 frame? Stand strong? Stand strong, EX peach?
Final round.
Stand strong is 5. Yeah, she could have done that. Oh, see that? I realized that, not yet, but eventually. I realized every time I did stand short on a blocked stand hard kick, it worked. And I was like, is that a punish? And then I just started acting like it was a punish, and it kept working, so. And then I looked it up just today, and it is a punish. It's -4. Choke. He wanted the meaty. That was intended to be cancelled to Tatsu, and it would have worked, but it was an unconfirmed Tatsu. And then I just got low short, because, you know, no blocks low in this game. Once I realized that, I, like, shot up. I became a much better player.
Sakura wins.
It really was that simple. People do not block their toes. So that was pretty close. For this guy being a plat, I think he just doesn't play online, because, like, this Mika is kind of scary. But also, I'm kind of a scrub against Mika. I'm bad against this kind of character. I like being able to play neutral. Mika doesn't let you play neutral.
Round 1. Fight.
Shooting peach. I bet punch would have beaten that. Beast Skill 1 is fun. I just like picking it. It's fun to do that shit. Oh my god, what a mess. Gotcha, see you. I wonder if I had a kick there. That'd have been funny. Wasn't sure about medium DP, so I did light. Tried to shimmy. He grabbed early enough that I couldn't successfully shimmy. DP was better there. Instead of EX Tatsu. Shimmy's a confirm in and of itself, but I like treating it like it's not a confirm because I don't like confirming. I'd rather just do something safe.
Round 2. Fight.
Shimpu. Yeah, that's nice. I probably had hard DP without a dash there. That was like a super weird scenario though, because I had him at a very specific distance from the corner. And then I just got my Sakura mixies going and I won. Mika's defense sucks. She's got a 3 frame, but her only reversal is either super, which you can jump out of post freeze and get a jumping combo, or EX shooting peach, which only gets armor on the 3rd frame, and it's only armor, it's not invincibility. So you can beat a frame trap with it, but you can't beat like a meaty throw with it, and you can't beat a meaty normal with it. And I don't remember how fast it is, but it's not like it's not 3 frame. So even like a button into throw will work against it. It only beats button into button, and only if the button into button is 3 frames or greater, which for the record most button to button sequences are. It's very rare to see someone do like Sakura stand strong or stand short on block, because it doesn't do anything. 2 dashes, Beth. That was a really bad Tatsu, so I was just like, fuck it, let's EXDP. I haven't pulled it out yet, might as well. I need a better thing to do there. I often get that charged fireball and it's plus, but I often don't really know what to do. Good tech. It's more like a bad tech, really. It's good that he tagged. Cool combo. I was looking for V-reverse there. That happens a few times against this guy. I'm like, I gotta block once so I can V-reverse, and then every single time. Choke City, Choke City, Choke City, Choke City. That was scary. That was a very scary moment.
Round 2.
I was ready for the command grab. Mika players often look for that. It's like, because if I get one more block normal, I'm just out. I'm out of the corner, I'm out of mix-ups. So Mika's would prefer for that to not happen. Backdash in the corner, baby. Am I officially a good SFV player because I do that shit? Throw is to beat EX Shooting Peach if he did that. Beerus was good there, but EXTP was also technically good there. If I just canceled that low medium kick. This is a scary scenario. Oh, I'm so stylish. Delayed cancel up fireball. Only works if you cancel the last frame. Gives a juggle to medium DP. Technically speaking, it's damage optimal meterless. It also works anywhere on the screen. Feel like I'm playing my fucking heart out against Mika.
Round 1. Fight.
Back fierce and anti-air. What about that? Oh, that was actually with punish in the Thronos, I think. Autos are not bad in this matchup. Oh, I could have canceled that. That wouldn't have hit unless he... Oops. But I converted. I didn't want that medium Tatsu. But when I saw it was hitting, I was just like, eh. Oh, V-Skill 2, I forgot about that. I remember after that hit, I like looked down, I was like, oh yeah, I forgot I picked V-Skill 2 for this matchup. V-Skill 2 is always better there. If you get Crush Counter Stamina, V-Skill 2 is infinitely better than a dash thing. In all scenarios.
I did it.
Round 2. Fight.
That's not true. There's one scenario. It's if your VT2 is active. But who even runs V-Skill 2 VT2? But theoretically, oops. That would be a scenario. I like the long active frames on Shooting Peach. That's a really cool buff. That gives Mika something entirely new. You can actually have a lot of play with that, but like most Mika players don't really fuck with it. That was supposed to be activate, and then I got it the second time. That was DP for the kill. It's alright, I still got him. That's not optimal or anything. Optimal would have been jump around house, stand fierce, up fireball, reskill attack, hard Tatsu super. Right? I think so.
Round 1. Fight.
Back to V trigger 2, V skill 1. How do I know? That time it was medium DP. Look at me just hit buttons. How much damage and chip did I just get? I can't believe that just worked. It feels like I should just be able to win with stand light kick, and you can see it in my play that that's what I'm kind of looking for. Whenever I get to scenarios like that, where I've just got a big life lead and they're super low HP.
I did it.
Round 2.
But Mika was actually kind of outplaying me in neutral, this guy. There's the walk-in throw. He's been blocking a lot. How did I know? The thing about grappler players is not only do they guess all the time, but they also force you to guess all the time. That was a pretty bold guess on my part, though. That's rarely a good idea. But we just saw the scenario where it's a good idea, so. It's a good idea when it works. That was a really nice command grab. You've got to do that sometimes. It's really bad to do it on every time, or even like half the time. But if you do it even a little bit, it forces Sakura to have to like make horrible decisions after I block Tatsu. It's like all of a sudden I have to hold up, like I did that one time when I did jump the command grab.
Sakura wins.
Holding up there is shitty when I'm already -2. I could eat stand like punch, stand like kick, stand medium punch, heavy shooting peach. Would be a sample combo that Mika could do. That would also be a confirm that would blow me up. God, Mika's tits are nice. There, I said it. We were all thinking it, but I said it.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh, he actually did it. Mika has a 3-frame jab, so she can challenge my fucking stand strong back fierce. I'm being pretty reckless with it anyway. I don't give a fuck. It's like hard to get me to actually do stand strong left forward. I'm not that kind of player. I'll do my good 4-frame tap. Even when you show your 3-frame. That's kind of nice. Well, it wasn't, because there wasn't really anything to do. I should have maybe DP'd there. I remember this. This whole round, I just do like 3 blocked ones, and it's just shitty. I'm not trying to... I'm just trying to find anything, and I'm just doing a really shit job. Mentally guard broken. A lot of people don't punish those. They're like -9 or something. They're pretty bad. -10.
Round 2. Fight.
YOLO. I'm I think 4 if I dash in after an EX DP. So it's like always a bad idea to dash there. Sometimes I do it anyway. And he did wake up jab. And I think he got the counter hit, so he didn't actually punish me. But technically speaking, that can be a punish. Do not forward dash after EX DP. I tried to Shimpi Calc out of the way. Didn't work. Might have been able to if I did it like, I don't know. I wouldn't have tried to burn the bar on the EX. Everyone tries to do something to get out of the way of that. Oops, 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 that was dumb. I'm dumb. Got the full combo though. Counter hit, stand jab into stand strong, back fierce, activate, stand short. Pretty cool. Pretty cool little convert.
Final round. Fight.
You gotta be pretty close to get that. I wasn't even point blank, but I was close enough that I got it. Stand jab those. You need something with a lot of active frames that's also fast. Crouch Fierce has a lot of active frames, but isn't that fast. Oops, I didn't have bar. Another full conversion from a counter hit. This guy actually low blocks after like fucking on hit hard Tatsu. He does that a few times. I go for low short and it never ever works. Low short works on most good players. It's because like walking back is the play there. Shimpukyak. I tried to jump over like something, but there was not something. There was nothing. You gotta. I had to make sure it wasn't like a pure mix-up for him. I think I get a walk-in jab and I don't convert. Oh, that was it! If I comboed that stand jab into a stand short and then I had Tatsu. How obvious was that DP and yet I did it. It worked. The thing about DPs is that they're so essential versus grapplers because it's a 50-50 if you're not DPing. It forces the grappler to also have to mix in block. And it becomes a 3-way mix-up instead of a 2-way mix-up. With regular grabs, you've got early tech, late tech, no tech as your 3-way mix-up. But command grabs don't care about like early tech, late tech. If you block, you're dead. If they command grab. So it's like a 2-way. That's the big strength command grabs have, and that's why they are weak to... That's why they have recover so long, so justify that. Anyway, I did pretty well with my Sakura. I didn't do great. I won. I was like, maybe I could win with Ryu. So I went back to Ryu. Because it was a 3-match the first time. I was like, you know, I can maybe do this. Ryu's fireball's good. People always bitch about fireballs not being good in this game. They're, like, risky. But it's like that way in SF4 as well. No convert. I had hard DP there. Or, lights. Donkey kick. So Ryu stand light kick will actually punish these uncharged hard kicks. I should say these, the one. I don't know what Ryu would do there. Light donkey would be the safest. I wouldn't say Ryu's only option is Fireball. I don't think Ryu's buttons are great. Neutral, but they're like there. Left strong is alright. Left forward is alright. Left forward's a lot buffed from what it used to be. Season 1, left forward.
Fight.
I think Ryu's in an okay place right now. I don't think he's great. He never had his time in the light, but I think he's like viable. He never had his time in the light, I say, for getting Season 1 Ryu. See, that was a punish. That was like when I realized. I was like, is that a punish? And then for the rest of the set, I'm like on like a... I like try, I think, once more without confirming, and then I just start confirming out of it. I'm just like, okay, this is going to be a punish, so I'll just like do a DP cancel. I think the things that annoy me about Ryu are like the weirdness of his confirms. He's one of the only characters who cares if his opponent's crouching or standing, besides Akuma. But Akuma can just do like say medium kick in all his combos, and say medium kick forces stand. But Ryu's combo scenario is still really stupid. I feel like he just needs like +2 staying strong. Like that's the thing that's kind of preventing him from being a good character. If he just got that, that would be good. If they did nothing else. Well, I shouldn't say it would be good, but it would like fix up so much. He knew. It was obvious. It's always obvious retrospectively. But I've already thrown out some obvious EXTPs. God, Mika's ass! That looks so lewd when she sits like that. Yeah, his frame advantage is just fucked. It just doesn't make any sense. Also, I hate that. I want them to put the overhead somewhere else, because I always try to do walk forward strong and get the overhead. I shouldn't have even been doing the walk forward there. See how I got the dash under? That's like good for a little fake mix, but it's also good for, it got me out of the corner. Excellent read. Tried to shimmy, but he just did cut jab, and I think this kills me. There were a lot of different ways to kill me right there.
Mika wins.
The combo he did was like maybe the wrong combo too, which is funny. I mean, obviously there was no wrong combo because I was dead. But like I feel like the Nadeshko wouldn't have done anything.
Round 1. Fight.
That's a really good way to put it, the more I read it. His frame advantage and his hit confirms are in different places. It's because like you want like low strong as your confirm for its frame advantage, but you want stand strong for its routes. He needs something better from low strong. If low strong was +5 and you could do low strong stand strong on a hit, that would be so fucking good. That would be like really good. Because then you would have the 3 normal block string of low strong, stand strong, low forward, and it would also be like a combo on hit. Light DP for the anti-throw. I YOLO'd. You gotta make hard reads sometimes. I like played kind of smart here and there, but my Ryu was bad. So it's like kind of frustrating. It's like I made some good plays. There were like 3 or 4 times where I made like a really good play. I like perfectly read what was about to happen.
Round 2. Fight.
I think an easier thing to do would just be to make it so fucking low strong is +3 on block and stand strong is +2 on block. And make towards Fierce Plus, for God's sake. I know it advances, and they don't want an advancing plus attack, but it's like 15 frame startup or whatever. It's pretty slow. You can't spam it.
Mika.
It's okay to give Ryu that. I've always been saying that that would be a really nice change for him. It would just be like, whoa. It would be like M. Bison down towards Fierce. And that's plus. Why can't Ryu have a plus? It's 17 frame startup for Solar Plexus. I know it's pretty rewarding to land, but like when it's that slow, it feels like it should be okay to be plus on block. It's not like you can spam
Round
it.
1.
You gotta sneak it in. It's very liable to getting counter hit. And it doesn't have a mix-up. Like there's no mix-up associated with towards Fierce. Look at me. Shameless. Mika before she has bar is really weak to this. This is a horrible scenario for Mika. Oops. Oh, later crit. I just did that thinking it would, I don't know, thinking he wouldn't block. I know that's -2. I've done that since like season 1. I just did it hoping. Those kinds of plays are really bad. Jump strong, I think. Parry just beats that, but I'm not good at Ryu. Frustrating. He mistimed his Lady Mika. I think at some point he knocks me down. Parry would have smashed that, but I didn't react. There. He knocked me over, and I knew he was going to bait. So I did wake up dash into throw. I was like, he's going to fucking fade away and watch. That was like such a hard read. And I was right. That's like almost always a bad play. Oh, I hit the shitting Peach. That only gets armor on a Sid frame. Don't do what I did. Ryu probably gets, oh, he missed it. He wasn't perfect range. Ryu probably gets towards Fierce if he parries the body splat. He should have anti-aired me there. If you do a normal throw. Oh, look at that! I'm so smart. I was like, I don't want Nadeshiko to land on me. And then I blew the fucking Oki and then I died. I hate that you have to start worrying about that so early. It's like, oh, I still have 200 HP left. But then you fucking, you're still dead to that. It feels like it's too early for Mika to be able to like just kill you up on mix. When you got that much life. I don't know why I'm trying to parry that. I don't even remember that. I think this is the round where I just get like... No, there's a round where... No, it's with Sakura. There's a round where I just get like red. Like every single thing he does is like the counter to what I was trying to do. The reset was actually probably better than completing the combo there. Stupid as it sounds. Especially because it worked. Crouch Fierce, I think. I thought she moved a lot farther than that. It was a really bad super. But what was I supposed to do there? Did I even have to jump? Could I have just stayed on the ground? I think he wouldn't have gotten me. I could have probably just waited towards Fierce. Oicho, I think the heavy version does more than the EX or something. No, it was Sunset Wheel. I was thinking about that recently. Well, it might for Oicho, I don't know. Sunset Wheel, the heavy version, does more than the EX. As he was talking about that, and I was like, So as he talking about that, it was someone. I think it was Ezzy. Interesting. This timer is looking kind of scary. She was like a hard Sunset Wheel. Like I want EX. I wish there was a non-move forward version of EX Sunset Wheel. And I thought that was kind of a ridiculous notion because it's like that's the entire point of EX Sunset Wheel. Is that it moves forward, it goes through fireballs, and like you can like catch people when they're not expecting a throw from that range. Because it's not. It might be throw invincible. I don't remember. It's not. It doesn't do any more damage than the heavy one. But I said that. I was like, what would you want the... Why would you ever use that over the heavy one? Why would you spend the bar if it didn't move forward? What would be the point?
All right, let's begin.
Round one. Fight.
And she couldn't fucking think of anything. She's like, oh, I just want that extra damage. And I'm like, heavy does more than EX. Draw game in ranked? I've had that happen. I think it averages the... Like, the winning player gets like... I shouldn't say the winning. The player with more points loses like a smidge, and the player who... player with less points gets a smidge. Cool combo. There, again, I was looking for V-reverse. So I was like, I don't want to be in this. I want to get out of here early. So I took the block and V-reverse, and I fucking got crossed again. I wasn't really thinking about it. I've never really been exposed to a Mika player who does that, even though it's like a fairly basic mix-up for her. I think that makes sense, because if you're like a low point player and you manage to get a draw game against a high point player, that clearly shows that you were pretty well matched against them. And that clearly shows the high ranked player was like pretty well matched against you. So there should be like an averaging of points just a little bit. I think it's the most sensible way to do it. Probably could have whiff punished one or both of those with like kick, but I didn't have a kill there or anything. I'm kind of scared. I don't want to eat a EX shooting peach. If I comboed that light kick into light donkey kick, that would have been pretty sick. Does that work in the EX fireball? I feel like it does, but I don't remember. It's really light kick into the EX fireball combo. It isn't. Oh, I don't know. Ryu can combo lights into fireball in Street Fighter 4 and Ken can't. But I don't know about this game. I think it's the same way, but I'm not sure. That was actually optimal. Oh, I walked in a bit. I kind of hit stand jab. I could have had just a straight away stand strong. Mika's trigger is always there so early. This guy does it as soon as he gets it, and that's really smart. Because that basically guarantees he'll get another one. I didn't want to get command grabbed, and I didn't want to get blocked. So I was just like, let's do it. CXDP. Ugh. Most ranges, so maybe. Yeah, EX Power Driver is just for the Oki and for the unthrowable. It's not for the damage. Most EX command grabs are not for the damage. The only ones that are for the damage are like Mika's half circle back punches, and then the ones you can combo out of. Nikeli and Abigail. G's EX command grab is a whole can of worms. I actually think it's kind of bad. Well, it depends. It's weird. Here's my VT1 VS1 Sakura. G's kit doesn't work too well at juggling out of command grab when he's like level 1 and he gets the EX command grab, which is the level 3 starter. Level 3 command grab. Like, you'd rather have the level 3 kit to combo out the level 3 command grab. There's a lot, right? There's a shit ton. There's like 5. There's command grab for level 1 G, command grab for level 2 G, command grab for level 3 / V trigger G, command grab, EX command grab for level 1 G, and EX command grab for level 2 G, and then all of those have corner variations. So what? That's 10 different scenarios you got to be ready for. That's like more than most stuff in this game. Oh, BT2G.
I did it.
Round 2.
BT2G is neat.
Fight.
I got you.
Do you get 1 explosion or 2? I don't remember. I feel like you get 1, right? You get 1 command grab if it works, and 2 command grabs if the command grab whiffs, I think. Does the explosion, does the regular, like the fucking special move explosion, does that consume the whole trigger, or not? I feel like it does, but it's been so long since I thought about it. Look at me eat these hard kicks. This time he actually lets me out of the corner. It's 2? You do get 2? That's kind of good then. I understand why people pick BT1. It's like the better one. That was cool. Oh, shit. Okay, yeah, 2 command grabs as well, ever since the buff. Once again, I tried to reverse. I think it's the last time that happens. And I'm dead. I didn't think he would go for a command grab when he was like... I thought it'd be a regular grab, if there was a grab at all. I think I didn't tech. But I was like, command grab is too risky at this stage. He doesn't need a risk to win. But Mika players don't think like that. Yeah, VT2 is worse, but it's a good trigger in its own right, I feel. Super would have been either a kill or almost a kill. Might have been good there. Trying to make it do anything, but it won't do anything. It won't do anything! I used trigger the way you're supposed to use early trigger activate, but it was late trigger, so like, what was I thinking? Oof. VT1 shouldn't change levels at all. I think what VT1 should do is it should preserve your level. I don't know, it's hard to fix. Because would all of them get powered up? Where you get powered up like level 1 dash punches? They would have to add like a lot of stuff. I think it should just consume more V-time. I know every G player like just pointed a gun at me.
Round 1.
The G stands for gun.
Fight.
But I think having 2 combos where you get the full V-trigger for both is just a bit much. Especially when the first combo sets up the second combo. Oh no. It's happening. I held up there. Held up there too, I think. That's not even the round I was thinking of. I think it was another round where I just get red. I hate Mika so much. I hate that she can compensate. Like, that was good. Don't get me wrong, this guy's skillful. But I hate that she can compensate, like, needing a skill for being right. You know what I mean? It's like, I can be lucky, and then it doesn't matter how good you are because I was lucky. Ah. Oh yeah, this is the other one I was thinking of. That time I once again, I like held up when it was towards Fierce and blocked when it was command grab. There's a little bit of counterplay. I didn't be reverse. Not that I had that many opportunities, because like I didn't block except when I got command grabbed. So I could have blocked every time, and then waited for the reverse, and then just eaten a bunch of command grabs. Because he wasn't going to do like 6 command grabs in a row. No one actually does that. So just block until I actually block something, then re-reverse is probably the way to prevent rounds like that.
Round 1.
Just be hard committed to the blocking no matter what happens. Love those. Just feels great. How do I know? DP was better than Tatsu there. Hindsight's 2020. Surprised he was ready for that. I wanted my perfect. I was like, you got a perfect on me, I want a perfect on you, but I didn't get it. All of a sudden things are looking kind of ugly. Back roll's good there. V-verse. I was just like trying to get out. He could have command grabbed that, I think. What was I thinking? I think I was waiting for a body splat and I just saw that and I was like, huh? That was really bad Tatsu. And that was a really bad jump, but it worked. But it worked! But it worked.
I did it.
Round 2. Fight.
Dash. Light DP? I had medium DP there. Uh-oh. He's shown super a few times, but it hasn't worked. But he's shown that he's that kind of guy. Wake up blocking. Wanted my EX DP, but I didn't give it to him. Actually got him there. The light kick I hit, maybe I could have done. The body splat. Maybe I could have canceled. Look at this. I'm like, if I get a light kick, I win. But I have to get the light kick and see stuff like that. I'm getting outplayed in neutral. That's alright. I did the OS there, so I wasn't worried about the timer. You do DP plus 2 punches, and if the timer runs out, you get EX DP. But if the timer doesn't run out, you get VT DP. So you get a juggle either way. Can you AT or neutral jump after whiffing throws in this game? Yes. It depends a little bit on what character you're playing. Abigail will have a harder time. Actually, maybe not for Abigail. It depends on how meaty the grab is a little bit too. If it's an offensive throw, you'll do it so the first 3 frames, like, you know, are before they wake up. And then only the 2 active frames matter. So if they're like holding up on wake up, then you'll get like a meaty throw, if you will. Compared to a regular neutral throw, which is like, you know, 5 frame startup, a meaty throw has, you know, basically 1 frame startup. Because the first 4 frames are before it whiffs. Why'd I cancel it? I shouldn't have even anti-aired it, I should have hit her on the ground. If I waited on that cancel, I might have gotten EX Tatsu. That'd been good. Late cancel EX Tatsu won't always work though. If you get like the last frame cancel flow forward, EX Tatsu doesn't hit. It's too far to cover. That was a dash in. That was confirmed. Confirmed by range. Confirmed by option select. There was no harm in buffering a cancel there and I did it. It was perfect.
Round 2. Fight.
It's not just this Mika, by the way. I eventually start playing someone else. That might be after this. Where's my DP? On crouching opponents, that usually all combos. Even at the range I was at, I'm surprised it didn't. Cool combo. Once again, I have to be random with the EXDPs. If you never EXDP, it's horrible. If you do EXDP, sometimes it's like bad when they block it, but mix-up is better.
I gotcha.
Nash has gotten a few like nice buffs in a row. People have no faith. That was an accident. I don't know if Nash is good yet, but I think he's better. I don't know if I ever truly... Oh, empty jump low. I don't know if I ever truly believed that Nash sucked, to be honest. I made a tier list recently, I kind of threw him on the bottom of it, but like, to be honest, I think V-Skill 2 is really nice for Nash. I think the V-Skill 2 buff for Nash is like the V-Skill 2 for Honda. You know what I mean?
Wins.
Like, you have a V-Skill that kind of doesn't do anything. And then you have a V-Skill that's like... Or like, it does things in very specific matchups. And I feel like V-Skill 2 adds a lot of damage for Nash, it adds a decent amount of safety, and it adds a lot of V-meter build. And I think those were three of the things he hated the most. I don't think he's a perfect character, I think he's got some glaring flaws, but people haven't moved Nash on their tier lists ever since he got V-Skill 2, and I think V-Skill 2 is huge for him.
Fight.
I think Nash should probably pick it in pretty much every matchup. So that was round start slide. Also, here's the other player, he's a Bison. I'm pretty good against Bisons these days. He was like my worst character when I was starting, and now I'm like... Now I usually do well against him. But that's like everyone, right? Bison blows you up if you don't know how to play. I was late. He does wake up 3-fim a lot. He like doesn't care. He like doesn't trust my meaties. He also does reverse literally every opportunity. These are not like bad things, they're just things I have to be aware of. That was really bad hard Tatsu, by the way. The way this guy's using slide is just making me nervous. Got him. I did an instant throw there because I was like, this is either going to be a backdash in which I'll be safe, or it's going to be a reversal light normal.
Whew. That was a bit close.
Round 2. Fight.
Took off the cape. He looks kind of naked without it. So I think Sakura's alright here. She's got the light kick against scissor kicks, which is really good. It punishes the light scissor kick at like any range, you can't space it. She can also punish the medium scissor kick. That was light EP, I was afraid of medium, but medium retrospectively would work there. And also, I had a better thing to do there. But I win. Optimal 2-bar corner combo.
Sakura wins.
Nash's triggers are both pretty good, I think. The main problem with like trigger 1 is that it's just kind of gone. You get a nice improvement on a combo if you do it from an EX command grab, and you do get out of the corner where they use it in neutral. Yeah, I mean Sakura. But you know, you just use it once. You know, you can improve one combo with it, or you can get out of the corner, and that's like it. It's gone. And he doesn't build V meter very well at all with the fucking V skill 1. So like you get the target combo into it, which no one does. And you can absorb fireballs if it's a fireball matchup, which, like, you know, probably people won't even throw that many fireballs if you've shown that you're absorbing them. What are some of his general weaknesses against Bison? I can throw fireballs pretty well in this matchup. It's not like they're bad. His reversal options are shitty. It's only super. So knock him down and mix him up is good, which is what I'm trying to do right now. 2 jabs is better there than 1. A lot of his special moves just have like a gimmick to block them, and once you know the gimmicks to block them, oops, you're kind of a lot better against him. I checked the dash. I used to be really bad at that, but now I'm pretty good at it. He's minus there. Even if you don't get the punish, you can act before he can.
That was a bit close.
Round 2. Fight.
That was actually a hit. I didn't think that would combo from that range. Medium DP. I saw it. See, that's like, after that I was like, just time these towards hard kicks better, because like, they'll work. I can't believe that worked. No, I can. That's like actually not a horrible reversal. It's horrible, but not for the reasons you probably think. Oops! Medium DP into super killed there, and I missed the medium DP. I was early. I forgot the timing on that. Crutch Fierce just beats that. If he disappears, you can time a Crutch Fierce, and there's a consistent timing that'll just anti-air.
Sakura wins.
If he does BT1 Devil's Reverse into follow-up. Bison is scary if you like don't know his gimmicks. The dash shoes into like the new blocking direction is scary, but you can just jab check it. Here's the Mika again. I play that Bison a lot. He's like pretty good. He's like a diamond.
Round 1.
But I think I didn't lose a match against him, or maybe I lost like one against him. And I've got like a lot of sets against him, so. Kami's VT2, I think the only way to get people to pick it is to make both follow-ups safe. And then it's just a pure mix-up that like both enders are safe. I said this before, but if Kami's VT1 was only the dive kick, it would still be better than Kami's VT2. Kami's VT2 is pretty neat, if you don't know that much about it. It's either an overhead, or it's not an overhead, but it's a grab that hits standing opponents. I mean, so it's... it is an overhead. It's not a low, but it's a grab that hits standing opponents. So, you have a... If the opponent's blocking, one of them will work. If they're blocking low, then the dive kick works, and if they're blocking high, the grab works. And both lead to mix-up. Not a mix-up, a combo. Both lead to a combo. The overhead is safe now, but the grab is obviously unsafe because it can't hit if it whiffs. There's no on-block version of it. I guess it's too slow, especially for the second use. If the second use was as fast as the first use, that would be kind of nice. Medium DP. I've gotten better at scoping when medium DP is possible, but I'm still not perfect. Light DP always works. Love having Mika in the corner like this. That was a good tech. EXDP was good there. Should have done it. And now things have turned around so much. Oh, I got hit by that again. It never ends. This is the scariest attack in my life. Ugh. What went wrong? Is this that round? I think I have a round where I just drop a kill combo. And everyone in the room was like, ugh, all at once. Because they saw my drop. It was the ugliest drop imaginable. I had like this blatant kill combo and it was just like, oops. I think that's coming up.
Round 1. Fight.
I don't run long sets that often in this game anymore. Usually I just play ranked where I do nothing. There's a punish. Medium DP probably still would have worked there, but I did light because I was in the corner. But like medium still works in the corner. Cool combo. If I canceled that, that'd been nice. Hard DP. Hindsight's 2020. He's blocking more now. Again, I can walk in for a throw. He usually does reversal button or he does block. He doesn't throw tech very often. He does throw tech. Not very often. Abby BT1 doesn't need a buff. Both of Abby's triggers are in an okay place as far as I'm concerned.
Round 2.
BT2 is easier. The obvious thing to do with VT1 was just allow him to combo it from special moves. Like the activation, I mean. If he could do like Abigail punch into VT1, that would be huge. I should have done the Tatsu cancel. From that angle. There, I did it. I finally did it. I finally blocked something in Via Roost. That was nice. He was waiting for me to do that so he could super it. Of all the things, like that shouldn't have been what he was waiting for. He should have been waiting to like fucking stand strong me or something. He's paying that fireball too much respect. Ah, counter poked. Supering is good though, don't get me wrong.
Final round. Fight.
Poison's throw BT is like, it's the damage of her BT one that's scary. I think the throw BT is okay. It's the other BT that's too good. Poison's Molotov being 3 bars is probably not warranted. But if it was 3 bars, then they would be well balanced. She jumped. I think I punished it. It's hard to say. Got hit midair. Ah, I tried to counter hit it. It's so scary. You want to jab it, but if your jab is late, you eat a crush counter. I think this is the round where I like drop the kill combo, and it's just like Everyone in the room says Here. Oh, I dropped 2 kill combos. Both of those fireballs could have just led to super. DP super.
Mika wins.
But that second one in particular was fucking big cringe. And every single person in the room just typed fucking all caps letter A. I think it's 7500 to get to plat. So this guy like kind of got to plat and then summoning just stopped. Oh, as you said right then, it's like, why are you not? Or it's like there was a discussion about V skill. It's like, does V skill do anything? And it's like, not kinda, but not really. And then the Mika just immediately did V skill, and I did what probably is the counter to that V skill, which is just fucking throw it. Get next to her and throw it. Fewer bars is better in like all instances. There's no reason you'd want more bars. More bars just means it's more expensive. Technically speaking, more bars means you can stock more V reversals at once, but there's no real reason to have multiple V reversals at once. You can just have like a 2-bar trigger and use a V reversal before you fill up, and then you'll still have just as many V reversals. If anything, 2 bars means you can spend a V reversal and still trigger. But if you've got a 3-bar trigger, doing a V reversal and a trigger is difficult. So in almost all instances, I would tentatively say in all instances, you'd rather have a 2-bar trigger. You get about 4 V bars per match. And you can get more depending on how many V reversals you land, and also how many crush counters you land. I mean, how many V skills. V skills and crush counters are your only ways of building V meter. Besides taking damage. The damage you take will give you 4 before you're dead. And it's based on percentage of health you lose, so like low health characters and high health characters get the same amount of V meter from taking damage.
Round 1. Fight.
Yeah, a lot of characters have like a cheap one that's like not as good, and then an expensive one that's really good. I know. And Bison's not really in that camp. I feel like M Bison's V triggers are balanced against each other already. So it's like, why is VT1 so expensive? VT2 is like better. It's like as good. But then it's also cheap. A lot of characters with not very good V skills have cheap V triggers, which is kind of nice. Urian doesn't have Aegis on block levels, but what he has is like as cheap. I did that combo because I'm running V skill too. The thing about Urian in this game is that he gets throw into Aegis as a combo. And in some scenarios, that's super fucking damaging. This kind of a bad jump, but I didn't end up getting punished that bad. And then I punished his light scissor kick really hard, so overall pretty good. There are unblockables in this game, there are a lot of them. But they're like charge up unblockables. Yeah, guard crushes. There's a lot of triggers in this game where like you just hold it for long enough and then once it gets to a certain point, I see you. What's especially embarrassing about that is he did it after immediately getting hit out of it, so it's like it was on my mind. But I'm usually pretty good at punishing that. It's not very hard to punish. Oh, I was fucking... I blundered it. I was too early again. That was interesting. I wonder what the fuck that is on block. Abigail has a bunch of unblockables. He's got them on both triggers. I think every unblockable in the game is trigger locked. But don't quote me on that. There might be one that's not. That's Bison's reversal. It's actually not too bad. It's not great. It doesn't hit right away. Urian mirror, only one mirror but 2 bars. I don't know. I feel like that would be as good. Be a bit worse. Urian builds V-meter really easily now. That's the thing about Urian. Urian had kind of a hard time using V-skill 1 to build V-meter. But he has a really easy time using V-skill 2 to build V-meter. So Urian indirectly got a big buff from the V-skill 2 stuff just because his like his ability to activate Aegis like happens sooner and more reliably.
Sakura wins.
That's like an unintended consequence of the V-skill 2 like patch. Fucking Urian buff. Well, it was an intended consequence and an unintended consequence. V-skill 2 is so much safer for Urian. It's the heavy one, it's -2. 1 block normal into button is, I mean into throw is okay there. I tried to go for it, but he light normaled me. It is pretty good. But what would you nerf about it? The V-meter build? That's like that's one of the scenarios where that is super good. Me charging that fireball. It's kind of obvious though. I should have been thinking about it. It's looking like a hard round to win. Recovery, the activation? No, I don't like that. I don't know what I would do.
Round 2.
Either increase the V-meter build of V-skill 1 or decrease the V-meter build of V-skill 2. Or maybe both. I would say is the best way. And then you're choosing between one that's like kind of more useful and one that can kind of activate faster. Everything you can use to build V-meter about V-skill 1 is unsafe. Look at me. Jabbed him. I knew. I knew he would do a frame 1 button. Because he likes frame 1 buttons.
Final round. Fight.
What about that? I think that was a pretty smart jump. People warned me about that a lot. When I did the V-skill 2 video for Bison, it's like, oh, EX Fireball into V-skill 2 is super powerful. Oops. I don't think it's not super powerful, don't get me wrong. But it's harder to set up in a way that the opponent can't just jump out of it than you would think. Backdash in the corner. I thought he would like take a throw under me, but he didn't. His defense is really bad, but he's like... It's just because he's got a defense that's good against the kind of thing... It's like an adapted defense to Bison's terrible natural defense. Where he's doing like the instant button presses and the weird backdashes and stuff like that. It's like that's you need to be random like that for Bison, but you also have to be able to turn it off. And he doesn't turn it off, he's just always doing that. It's good that he can do it at all. It's really smart that he can do it at all. But he needs to not do it all the time. Remember, this is the Bison who round start swept me. Unsafe sweep range. I was sure he would push a button or backdash there, but he didn't. He hasn't really done anything to anti-air me with from my V skills, so I'm just trying to like fool around with it a bit. I think I do it again later. He tried to hell attack me. I attacked early enough though. One of my precious fireballs. Did not beat it. But I blocked my way out, so it's whatever. Why is that move so good in air to airs? That was not a punish. I don't know how unsafe that is. Probably not very. I thought this stand light kick would be a punish, so I just like buffered right away. But he wasn't blocking, so lucky me. M Bison, EX, Psycho,
Round 2.
Inferno.
Fight.
-1. Wow. I was sure he would hit something, but he didn't hit anything. That Elsa verse is not very scary. You just block the direction where it like won't cross up. So you block assuming it won't cross up. DP cancel was actually guaranteed there, I think. Look at that second jump. He didn't take a throw or anything. So we did turn it off there. Probably juggling the heavy DP was good. Juggling heavy DP was definitely good there. Beth? I've got him right where I want him right now. Colleen VT2.
Sakura wins.
Making 3 bars would already make it, like... People would still pick it. But it would definitely make it a lot worse. Laura VT2 is fairly easy to fix. You have to just be able to do the command grab instantly.
Uh-oh.
It would be quite good if you could do that. It wouldn't be great. It would still be worse than BT1.
Pleased to meet you.
Round 1.
But it would just be a really high damage command grab
Fight.
that you could even do a few times. Make it so Laura can't block in VT1. I kind of like that. Scary though. You'd have to be able to cancel it or something. Yeah, Laura like has some neat stuff with the dodge. The problem is just the dodge. Being able to only do the grab out of the dodge is so restrictive. Oops. I did a VT1 combo. Probably could have killed him if I did a normal combo. Also, those 2 jabs could have been confirmed to Tatsu.
Round 2. Fight.
Yeah, that's what you do. That's what you do. That's the counter to drop kick. You just saw it. It felt good to hit, even though it's so unrewarding. Sakura can back fierce it, and if you back, that's another thing you can do. If you do back fierce it, you get the crush counter and you get a big juggle. But back fiercing is a lot harder because it's slower. Grab would have worked. Grab did work. Stand block meant that he didn't get grabbed when I tried to walk and throw. But he kept stand blocking after I whiffed this walk and throw, so. Little sequences like that, like, they're so, like, you'll pick them up when you play this game a lot. But they're very strong, and, like, no one teaches you to sequences like that. It's so weird to try and have a video saying, like, oh, if you throw and the opponent doesn't get thrown, immediately do low medium kick. Or immediately do stand jab. But both of those are smart. You'll just never have anyone tell you to do them.
Round 1.
But that's like a sign of a good player. Not that I'm like super good or anything. But that's something I've adapted to this engine and you just saw it work. Tried to hell attack me again. But I got Sakura's big mean. EX Stomp is doing a lot of work for him when he's cornered. Bison in a tracksuit is like extremely cursed. There, I said it. Back fierce? Come on, back fierce. It's like I forgot. I didn't even notice that at the time. I never realized that was a mistake. In the match, like that whole thing. Oh, why did I not? Why did I not do anything to that? How did I just let him do that? Check the forward dash. A lot of people were saying you couldn't tell V-Skill 2 from forward dash, but when people were discussing in my V-Skill video for Bison.
Close.
But the counter to both is the same, you just jab.
Fight.
You just hit a button as soon as you see either one. So it doesn't really matter, they look the same. That was counter hit only, because the range I got it. Ah, the through frame. That's probably low jab cancel to light blast with that timing. The combo. I had back fiercer actually. Didn't notice that at the time. Nice EX.
Sakura wins.
I find it funny that Zeku's VT2 is crush counter punishable just so he can't use it to save a DP. There was no reason for 3Xs there, it didn't matter. I'm surprised you even had to ask. I was at a point where anything I did was a good decision. Because anything I did was going to kill.
Oh,
Round 1.
So I did something really dumb.
Fight.
Ken has the same thing where he has a VT2 that's crush counter punishable just because he can cancel something crush counter punishable into it. And they didn't want you to be able to like make it safer. That's a real mix-up if they don't quick stand. DP was better than Tatsu there. I don't know what the fuck that was. I decided late on, I was like, I'd rather save this. I'm not gonna kill him no matter what. And I'd rather have the V trigger. Air throw was better than jump strong there, I think.
whew. That was a bit close.
Round 2. Fight.
Punished. Pretty good punish in my opinion. You might say I'm putting him into trigger really early. So it might be bad to do punishes like that. I don't mind it though. I like landing the super and then getting to build meter back. You can't build meter as long as your fucking super's full. So it's like meteor thrown away. Car DPs still exist in this game, but they're just not. They don't add range. So no. I think Sagat's is the only one. And it's only because it's not a real Kara. Love that shit. Always works. That was bad. I should have done the punch follow-up. I missed the punish on the dropkick too. God, what a mess. He could have just fucked me up. It's kind of a bad EX fireball. I was hoping you were trying shooting Peach to it. Like EX shooting Peach. I don't want to spend my last bar because I want to be able to still have an EXTP in the pocket. Even if I don't use it, it's good to have. Because it means he might knock me over and then try and bait. So I might be able to like just wake up throw. Wake up low or something. Reminder that Bison V-Skill will absorb the Weasel. And it will disappear. Where does it go? Oh, this is the last one. I fight that Bison player's Lucia. And we only have one match. I don't play many Lucias. He was running V-Skill 2. I feel like that's a bad V-Skill. Because she's very reliant on V-Skill 1 for her combos. You lose good enders from a light. You only have DP ender from a light if you do V-Skill 2. And DP ender is often not good. I think that's -4. The flying knee is the good V-Skill too. The overhead one is bad. He tried to crush counter punish my DP. I don't blame him. Chose not to super because I'm up and I had the Oki and it's like I'll probably kill him with a mix up and even if I don't, maybe I can chip him.
I did it.
Yeah, I just said that, and you said it too. Lucia VS2 is all about the run V skill. Raw VS2 is non-existent. It's possible to space, but it's shitty, especially versus Sakura, who has a good 4-frame. Hit it midair. I tried to medium DP. I was like, that works, right? Sometimes it does. Not that time. I think that stand hard kick can be light kick punish, and I went for it, and I just missed the light kick, so I got raw medium DP, which looked hella stupid. Nice jump. Heavy DP was better there. I think that was covered. I think I was safe there. And I got him. Bison wants to fight Zeku solely to acquire more weasels.
Sakura wins.
And we're done with all the sets. How do I delete them all? There needs to be a faster way to delete everything. Zeku is strong because he has unlimited weasels. You guys are thinking on a whole nother level. There might be a delete all. I should have looked harder for one. Let's fight the fucking Shadaloo Grunt. That's the wrong one. Who's a character I'm low level with? Seth, maybe? Gotta go with that
and show me everything that
bullshit,
you have
Seth.
to offer.
I remember these grunts being like hard, but now I just kill them free every time, and it's like, have I gotten better, or were they never like, or do they make them easier?
Ready. Fight.
Oh, that's a lot of health. If you absorbed this guy with V-skill, what the fuck would happen? I want to try it now. Oh shit. He got hit. Wasn't ready. It didn't absorb anything! Yeah, I still have the pull. That doesn't do any stun. Damn, this guy's a lot of health. See, he didn't really do anything. I like his 1-bar V-trigger. I find that shit funny.
Wins.
They must have programmed that. They must have had a failsafe if the opponent didn't have a trigger. $5,000 fight money. Because my Seth got a bunch of levels. Seth 875 HP. That's something. Some combos are not relevant to the current game. I think I'm gonna go downstairs and get some shepherd's pie and some pumpkin pie and have a pie meal. Does that work? Yeah, it does. Every Cuddy player never does that, and I think I understand why. The thing that's annoying about it is that if you're late, if you get the not first frame towards hard kick, it's impossible. But at all ranges where Crouch Fierce hits naturally, I think hard kick is a combo. I didn't realize this was like damage optimal too. But it is, isn't it? Can you do... Okay, you can do that as well. That takes it to like the middle of the R. That takes it... Oh, that is damage optimal. I never realized that. That's a good... I didn't... Like, when they added this crush counter, I was like, that's cool, because that's a new confirm. But it's actually his DP punish too, isn't it? That's wild. Epic. Sidearm. Sock knuckle counter. Oh, we gotta throw it upward and then wrench fist. That, I think. Yeah. The upward one. Level 2 Zonk is super fun. I was not ready for that. Let it work somehow. That was cool, but I didn't mean to do it. I think it's actually better to use medium roughing here because it gets more hits of super. Also, doing Zonk into super is even better still because the opponent's hit grounded, so that like you get more hits of super. I think something like that. It's like something I didn't even know Cody had to worry about until Hoji mentioned it, and I was just like, oh. Luftjagd. What could it be? Is it this? I didn't think so. Okay, what could it really realistically be? What can she combo jump hard up? What's that? Psycho Mind low stationary. Oh. Psycho Cudgel. Alright. Let's see what's going on here. Huh. Oh, I'm supposed to super cancel it. Not the right one. Epic. I think you can do another gunshot there and then the DP. Super. I don't know actually. Falk is super neat now. I don't know if they know the direction to patch this game. We didn't have enough tournaments. There are so many characters who I feel like are already kind of on the table. I feel like we're going to have an Evil Ryu scenario. 16ers might not remember that. Evil Ryu was probably viable in AE 2012. In AE, he was like kind of weak. He wasn't really good enough to justify his low HP in AE when he was added. And then in AE 2012, he got a slew of buffs, and he was probably about balanced with the cast. And then in Ultra, he got another slew of buffs because no one played him for AE 2012. And then he was like top tier in Ultra. So it's like he was already kind of all right in AE 2012. He was like maybe like low end of all right. He was like balanced with the cast. But people just didn't have faith in them. They didn't have faith in Evil Ryu, so he got buffed again. And then he was top tier. And I feel like that's going to happen. I feel like some characters are actually okay, but everyone has a perception of that character being bad, and that character's going to get buffed, and then that character's going to be the best in the game. I don't know who that character's going to be, but I feel like that'll be someone. Probably not Poison. I think people currently think Poison's pretty good. I put Poison as like mid on my little tier list that I made, and a lot of people were like Poison too low. Poison's top 10. Come on, Bath. I didn't put her... I put her on like the high end of mid. Does that work? That does work, right? Not really much point to do it, because you'd rather use V skill. You got a better combo. Which heart rate? EX heavy. Fong gotten any nerfs since when? I can't remember any of Fong's fucking patch notes. The most recent thing he got was the weird little fly, which is really fun, and the juggles from that. It's a buff, but it's not like it's not a buff that matters very much. Fong jumps really high. It's kind of annoying when you're going for like air-to-air stuff with him. He jumps higher than most of the cast. Jump. Yick, shocking heal. I think you have to delay the fire skull on this combo or something. No, I don't think so. He is an annoyer character, but being an annoyer and being designed to be obnoxious are different things. Sakura is in a perfect place right now. They don't need to do a thing to her. Sakura could get no changes and they wouldn't even be mad. I've got a couple dream changes that I wish they would do. But she's in a fine place. What nonsense is Blanca hiding? Why can Blanca do that? I forgot if that was counter hit or all connects. That's wacky. I thought that was B&B, but the slide seems way better. My favorite fucking Blanca combo is this one. Not that one. That shit looks so funny. Is it? It's heavy Blanca ball. God, that's stupid looking. I love the double V skill though. That's super cool. Fully charged V skill into partial V skill. Let's do it into a super. I can't even begin to guess what the fucking new mechanic is going to be. It could be anything. CA2 is a really bad one. I don't know why everyone keeps asking for it, and like, I don't know. They have to change the whole game to make CA2 be a good thing. What the fuck is Lightning Dance? That was the TC. Oh, I had to... Does that cancel? Oh, no, it's not a cancel. Changing the way juggles work. That would be interesting. I'm intrigued. The juggles in this game work basically like a more gimped version of Street Fighter 4. If they add something that's like a fucking V cancel or whatever, the meme that is always going around, it's like, what if you could spend a 1 V bar for a fucking, like, Roman? Which would be busted, by the way, but like, you know. If they had something like that, they would need to change the juggle mechanics, because all of a sudden you would have like a bunch of things you could do. VX moves! You sold me in 2 letters. I'm like on board with VX moves. I think I missed it. I think you need to get it as a cancel. A lot of people are saying EX V skill, which is kind of a cool idea. If Vism is so good, why is there no Vism 2? One thing I thought was super cool was custom combos could actually like add to the game. Honestly, they could just like have like a fucking another groove where you lose V trigger but you get custom combos. They did that with Alpha 3. What I was gonna say is Jevits on Twitter was throwing around the idea that you could do you could have access to both V skills but you lose trigger, or like it was like something like that. It's like, would you pick this? And I was like, some characters would. Maybe. Probably not. They would need to do something else. That wouldn't be good enough. Even if it was like Akuma. Or like Rashid. Or Ken. Yeah. I think that's the idea. I hate how slow this shit is. Why am I even trying to do this trial and play Blanca? That Shepherd's pie is sounding better and better. Why do I have to recharge it? Why do I still have to recharge it? God, fuck this game. Gotcha. Chill. Add Xism. That's what we need. We need to take fucking shit away. Have a new groove where you have no V skill, you have no V trigger, you have no V reversal, and all of your attacks do more damage. And you can't tech foes. What do you guys think? Imagine the fucking memes. That'd be fun. It wouldn't. It would just replace the throw techs. It would be whoever gets the first throw wins, and throw techs don't happen. Actually, that just wouldn't work because the throws aren't one frame. So like someone could just meaty throw you, and you couldn't get your throw out fast enough. They could show you over and over. Well, they couldn't because you can't get Oki after a throw. See, you guys are thinking the fucking good shit now. That's the dumbest combo in the whole game. I can't believe they thought that would be a B&B. You don't need to... It's so stupid. What were they thinking? You don't need to land Thrust Strike. Once you're in trigger. It does it with VT2. So VT2 has like really shit follow-ups here. I immediately show a really good one. Oh no, that still works. Okay, why would you ever not use the hard donkey kick? You know why Ryu does. You know why Ryu has 2 parry V skills. It's because Capcom is extremely stupid. There's no advantage to using this fucking thrust strike here. It doesn't build V meter. It's not particularly rewarding. It does less damage than his heavy donkey kick, which is available in both triggers, and it does less damage than hard DP, which is available in VT1. Yeah, I said that. I thought it would be a good idea, and Capcom apparently like fucking missed the memo. Stand strong, stand fierce, VT2 would actually make VT2 good, because it would let him build V meter in neutral. And it would also make that target combo better, because if the opponent's crouching, it whiffs. But it wouldn't whiff if you ended in V skill instead of hard kick. It literally fixes like the target combo and the V skill in like 1 second, and then you wouldn't even need to make the V skill safe. It's such a simple idea. It's exactly the same shit that like Colleen has with her similar V skill. What would be the absolute worst thing Capcom could do? I want to see some fucking Mortal Kombat shit. I want to see, like, hit all buttons, and it, like, fucking activates a mode where the opponent can't block. And it just says blocking disabled on the screen. Or, like, it spins the opponent's D-pad fucking 90 degrees. So, like, left is jump, and fucking right is crouch. Danger time. Oh, you guys have a lot of bad ideas. I'm surprised. Insta-kill mode. Sacrifice 1 EX bar for VT to last the whole round. Add Fatal Blows. Yeah, Fatal Blows are stupid. Give Dawson a light confirm with no EX. That's a good change. Why is he like that? I think he's the only character like that now. He just can't complete a combo. Even Fawn got fucking light sleeves. I fucking love this combo. What's the ender there? Besides the ender that's on the screen. Is that just it? I want more. I thought I remember there being something cool. Well, that is cool, but it's not what I wanted. Heavy Tatsu. Oh, that's probably it, yeah. That's pretty cool. Costume dependent moves. Like the fucking item moves from Tekken 6, I think. I don't know if they're in Tekken 7 as well. Sean jumps in and throws basketballs. I actually like that. King in Tekken 7 has a costume-dependent rage art. Wait, can Akuma actually pull out a gun and shoot it in Tekken 7? I shouldn't be surprised, but there's something about that. This isn't in my Ken B&B. I like legit didn't know about this combo until I saw Ken players doing it. It's probably been there since season 1. That's why I never found it. I don't remember what's optimal one bar here. It's probably fucking this. Whoa, but minus the crush counter. I forgot about that. That like works, doesn't it? That's a zany. Yeah, there we go. That's really goofy. What about these? You have to be really far away. Yeah, what about that combo? You guys like that combo? That final hit is like +2. So on counter hit is +4. Top secret Ken combo. Don't tell fucking Chrisitarian. Because he'll win Evo with this shit. Remember Evo? Wager combo breaker. I like how you could just point to actual video games to like get terrible, terrible mechanics. Fuck Injustice. I like everything in Injustice except that. It's so bad. I know that they just wanted to have characters to be able to talk to each other mid-game. But the wager system, it's almost always obvious how much meter you should spend. There's no like betting component to it. It's like, I'll go all in, and if the opponent spends all in as well, then that's the worst thing that can happen. But if they spend nothing, that's the best thing that can happen. And the opponent knows that too, so they go all in as well. It's like always, there's no like betting component, and it slows the game down so much, and it's a combo breaker too. T-Bot and Super I can live with. Jumping hard punch, crouch medium punch, chin buster second. Whoa, I didn't do that, did I? No charge here. This is a fun one. I think it doesn't want me to mash Shinryuken, but I'm gonna fucking do it. Tag game with Team Super has actually been an improvement. They should add a tag mode to SF5. Infinity Stones. No, that wasn't bad. I thought Infinity Stones were fun. I would probably revamp Space Stone. But apart from that, I would like not be opposed to Infinity Stones. I'd rather just have 3 characters, honestly, than 2 characters in an Infinity Stone. So I definitely think it was like unnecessary. But it's also easy. Infinity Stones and Infinity Storms are pretty easy, but also with a good depth. Epic. Yeah, Ryu and Ken can do double Shoryus in reverse dramatic battle. The worst mechanic Capcom would realistically add. Oh, that's hard. I feel like I've never seen a Kemi player do this combo. It's the anti-air stand hard kick. No Kemi player even does that. It's not a bad anti-air, it's just she has like uppercut and back strong. Back strong is not great either. Stand hard kick is just slow, but in terms of hitboxes it's quite good. And in terms of reward, if you happen to get this, it's pretty rewarding. All of Kemi's changes last patch were just centered around that, and I like haven't seen anyone do it once. What's making me watch the whole animation? Nothing. Yeah, CA2 is the realistic bad thing there they would add. You guys are right. Also, that took me all the way out of the trial menu. I want to leave and eat, but I don't want to leave and eat while I'm having a nice conversation. You guys know that feel? New mechanic is definitely going to be... Like, I feel like New Super isn't a new mechanic, you know what I mean? It's going to be something that changes the way the game is played. I don't think it's necessarily going to be something V-related, but it probably will be.
Your guard's down.
And hard sonic boom. I think I can do this.
Your guard's down. It's over.
I think I lost some hits. New mechanic is Nash buffs. I had to, when I was making the Nash VT2 video, I had to like do a combo into a reset that was like crazy difficult. And all the time I've ever played this game, the only thing it compared was Minot. Nash VT2 is actually like super hard.
Your guard's down.
Epic. Oh my god. Too early. I'm here with you guys instead of beating Pumpkin Pie. Nash VT2 is so hard. And it requires you to like, I don't know. It's quite good now that you've got the safe ground pound. And it converts off a lot of stuff, especially with the VS2. Meme combo.
Where should I start carving you from?
Oh my god. I haven't seen most of the taunts in this game.
This way.
Cosmic Smart. Is that a mistranslation or is that like what the fuck is that?
This way.
Oh. Oh, the up one for more damage, because you have no ender here.
This way.
That's entirely wrong.
I see. This way.
There's Rashid's taunt, he like flips and he like throws hands at the fucking camera. Throws gang signs. Epic. How do you do this? DP is kicks. I mean playing Barcelona. I played fucking Vega for all of SF4. Vega's got a nice sound design to his claw swipes. Very satisfying to land. That's like literally me. Brady, why are you like this? There was a Brady player using V-Skill too, and I got hype at CPT Australia. It's not bad. Bubblegum Birdie is actually not a meme versus Fireball characters. Whoa. I have to charge. I charge medium punch. I need that. Most pretty players don't laugh. Brady did get nerfed like 2 patches ago. I don't think he got changed much last patch. I don't remember though. This VS is a huge lab, and no one did it. But there are no Birdie players anymore. I think if there were still Birdie players, we'd probably see it every now and then. Because it's good versus like... I don't want to say it's good versus Guile, but like it has like lab value versus like Fireball characters. If you're getting zoned by Fireballs, it's not too hard to just fucking eat this. And having a Fireball destroy the bubble gives you V-meter. And you can just throw it, and it goes over Fireballs and stuff. So what exactly am I trying to do right now? I think that was it. I think that's what the game wants. It's all about finding that angle. I love how they use the same trip sound effect for the fucking banana and the caltrops. So it's like you step on a caltrop and it's like, ugh, but then you hear the fucking, the zany cartoon noise of slipping on a banana peel. Fudo So Show. What could it be? It's a mystery. I have no idea. What can you really link Crutch Light Punch out of? Oh, you guys are experts. Not that one. I didn't realize you could think out the regular one. I forgot about that. EX Mugen. How will you ever get that? You don't have to move in. Ah, we got the damage under. That's not right. Korean V skill 2 is not very good, I think. Pretty character designer such as the ugly bastard tag. You can just be plus with like a meaty button, with like meaty low strong. You know what I mean? You don't need like a V skill to help you be plus. The V skill building meat is kind of nice, but the fact you have to charge it to get a lot of plus frames is like, it just telegraphs. The opponent can just do EXDP if they have it. I think Zingy VS or V Trigger 2 is not a meme, but I've never seen anyone pick it. Oh, pumpkin pie sounds so good. They must have known when they were making this trial that this combo would never happen. It's not even that strong. You really wish a combo that specific to land would be really powerful. You actually have to have a fully cornered opponent and a fully charged counter hit V-trigger. I mean V-skill. That just will never happen. Lowers combos are actually fun as fuck. There was one that I didn't find that's like really good. They're just fun to do. I really like her V-skill too because it's fun. Oops. Big damage. See, it doesn't do it. In VT1, you can do a fully charged V-skill fireball like that, and then juggle another one, and it's super fucking cool looking. I didn't do a very good job describing that combo.
Let's see what you've got. Nice try. You almost did it. Take that. Take that.
This is a really cool combo, and it probably does a shitload of damage for being meterless.
Nice try. You almost did it. Take that.
Oops.
Let's see what you've got. Nice try. You almost did it. Take that.
God, I'm bad at this.
Let's see what you've got. Nice try. You almost did it.
I don't know when that fucking ends. Bad design, I feel. It should be obvious when lower gains control. It's not.
You almost did it. Take that.
Love this combo. Or do I? It's multiple punches. I thought it was multiple kicks. Oh, this is the bullshit one, isn't it? This one is really fucking hard. What are they thinking with this one? I'll never ever do this. They made this combo specifically for Shen. This is a very... This is not an SF5 combo. Do you know what I mean? You can't buffer that at all. You have to be instant with your cancel. Yeah, in VT1 it's quite good. I give up. I don't want to do that 100 times. I did it once. Alex fucking trigger combos or skill combos. VS2 is fun for Alex. I don't give a fuck if it's good or not. It's fun. This shit is actually fun as fuck to land combos. Okay. Wait, is that not... That's a thing. Don't bullshit me, game. Oh my god. Oh, that's some good shit right there. Okay, I knew that wouldn't work. I forget what works there. There you go.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Oh my god. How did they make VS2 so fun? Like, every single starter has, like, some fucking cool meme. That's the thing about it that really makes it neat.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Knockdowns on medium chop. Higher damage on everything.
I'm ready.
Huge corner damage. I incorrectly stated that the corner damage was lower than VS1 in the video I made, but it's actually higher. You have to hold it. I'll never ever get this combo. By that I mean I'll get it the second try. Ah.
I'm ready.
Okay. It's almost my birthday. What are you guys gonna all get for me? I'm not gonna be able to see my friends this birthday. Does anyone know that feel? I'm gonna make my own cake. I'm gonna make a yellow cake with chocolate frosting, and I'm just gonna get fucking boring ass Betty Crocker yellow cake for my yellow cake, but I'm gonna make my own frosting. I'm gonna do chocolate buttercream. Try mode plus. Never mind. A giant meme? That's actually unironically what I want. I haven't seen my friends in person all together since... Oh, it's a broski combo. It's gonna be a fucking Dalsum combo with 3 low forwards. Crutch Fierce, EX Fireball, back Fierce, EX Fireball, Crutch Fierce, EX Fireball, low forward 1, back forward, Fireball, or Yoga Fire, Yoga Flame. That was a good combo, but there was only 1 low forward. But it was a good combo. I really like the way that Gal V Skill 2 changes his punish game. His punishes are not that good. Like, when you're just getting a fucking punish and it's this, that's pretty boring. But when you're gonna punish and it's this, that's pretty engaging. That's an engaging punish. That's like something that Gal V Skill 2 does that changes Gal quite a lot. That changes the whole character. So what's the story with Daigo and Fong? I'm like late. I tuned into a stream the other day and he was playing Fong and I was like, wonder what that's about. Quote, yesterday Beth. Wonder what that's about, the end. Bullet Revolver. Gal's combo game is so interesting. Oh yeah, no one has the fucking lore yet because no one speaks Japanese. What was I supposed to do? What's a Makibishi? It's that, isn't it? I fucking hate this combo. Huh? Okay, with it so far. Was I too close? Why'd I hit him on the way up? Probably have to hold it a little bit. No, I don't want to demonstrate. I want to try. Write it off as a business expense. I actually did that with like 2 fighting games. I did it with like Mortal Kombat X or 11, and I did it with something else. When's the next new fighting game? We're just waiting on Guilty Gear Strive, right? I can't think of like any fighting games in development besides King of Fighters 15 and Strive. It might not be a great market. No, it's probably an excellent market for fucking releasing a fighting game right now. No one's doing anything. You think game devs would be hopping on this to release like crazy games? Oh, I hate this combo. You have to like release it so it barely doesn't hit him. Oh, Riot's fighting game. I bet everyone here is like kind of thinking about whether that's gonna be good. It's like everyone's paying close attention to it. Why was that not the combo? Okay, I got it. Oh, wrong one. I got it, guys. Gonna be mediocre, but people eat that shit up and refuse to play any other fighting game. So that just works always, right? I haven't thought. Oh, I don't have meteor. God damn it. I'd never do that. Yeah, it's just available. Oh, it is a pain. Oh, I hate this too. What's a Gogasha? Think. Good enough. God, I should have left ages ago to eat fucking pie and pie. Maybe just a couple more. Fuha ends on. Medium Fuha. Heavy Fuha. You have to absorb. You have to get them in the right order. Thanks, game. I forgot you could do that. That shit's cool, actually.
Oh yeah.
VS1 or VS2 has really cool combos. Jump hard kick, stand hard punch, feng shui engine beta. Oh. This is gonna be a pain.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Oh yeah.
I'm freaking out.
Oh yeah.
V skill, V skill, V skill.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's like fast as possible. Okay, cool. That makes it really easy. I thought you had to wait. I still waited. Just because of my brain couldn't keep up with my fingers. Ooh, that's way earlier than it looks. This combo is actually cool. And also I did punch for the super.
Oh yeah.
If this combo did good damage, it would be a good combo. Yet I already know it doesn't.
End your suffering. Just give it up.
There was someone who I like hadn't thought of in a long time, and I looked them up, and then it said that they were. I like found their Facebook, and it was like working on some fucking game. It was Sebiel Ree. Does anyone remember that guy? That like probably I don't know if anyone here is old enough to remember him. He was like he's not even super old, okay, or anything. He was like right at the beginning of Street Fighter 4 era. He had a website called PremioVantage.com. He was a super cool guy. I remember he had a couple house streams with Damned Eye that were really fucking interesting. Because he was like really good at breaking down. He and Damned Eye broke down what Damned Eye did. They did a couple for Street Fighter 2, and they did like a couple for Mortal Kombat 2011. Now that's a game. That game was really notable because it sniped a bunch of Street Fighter players. It somehow like, I mean, obviously it basically created the Mortal Kombat scene. It was already there, but like the Mortal Kombat scene now is very different from the Mortal Kombat scene like in the fucking PS2 era. But also, there were just a bunch of Street Fighter players who, like, you know, were all playing NetherRealm together. I remember watching, like, I don't know, Long Island Joe, and, like, Chris G. Most people didn't stick with it, and the people who did stick with it are, like, the current, like, you know, NetherRealm scene. Tsuhashi. Do I wait? Or do I do it right away? That is not right. Akuma V-Trigger 2 and V-Skill 2 is an excellent meme, and I would love to see a great Akuma player using both. There's a lot of fucking potential there. Well, potential's the wrong word. Oh, that was it. I got it. There's a lot of shit that's there that we've never seen. Because there's never been a player really show it off. Akuma, Tokita briefly did a Trigger 2 Akuma stint. And it was super neat because he was doing a lot of the cheap shit that VT2 can do. VT2 is actually not too bad. VT1 is better though. I always forget that's even a combo in the game. Oh, Sekia Ghost Show has the super, I think. No, I don't think it is. Kuretsu has the super. The fuck is Goshoha? That's it. Dohatsu Shoten, that's the trigger, I think. Super there. Oh my god, I wasn't ready. That is entirely wrong. Should've waited, should've waited, should've waited. Oh my god, I keep on doing that too early. Got it. I like how they were like, oh, we'll remove the follow-up from Akuma's super, and then they didn't. They were like, promise guys, we'll do it, and then they didn't. You can still do it. Why didn't they take that out? Why'd they leave it in? There's actually some strong combos with it. Like this one, actually. No, how does it go? That's like not the route, but I know where the route is. I think you can get a single hit after that, yeah. And there's a couple setups that get a full connect. God damn it. This does a grip. They used to do a lot more. I don't remember what the ender is there. There was like more you could do. A game where you can hide the opponent's costumes. Remember Soul Calibur 6 or whatever when it just came out? Or Soul Calibur 5? What are we on for Soul Calibur? 6, right? They had the fucking... Someone did like a... there's like a memory save hack you could do where you could make your character into like a fucking cube with the character editor. And it literally hid your entire character's animations. So like every space that the character could be was like a pixel. I remember people doing loot outfits. The fucking Lizard Man or Voldo with the fucking dong hanging out. Is Lizard Man in that game? What's his name? He was only called Lizard Man for Soul Calibur 2. He has like an actual name. Giant tomatoes. It's like fucking Vanilla Sagat, but like not a mod. That's just cheap. That's the cheapest combo in the whole game. If I eat too late, I'm gonna have fucking acid reflux when I try and go to sleep. So I actually can't even stay around that much longer, or else I'm gonna be fucking canceling my dinner. It's already 3 AM and I have no plans of going to sleep soon. I'm gonna do this one and then I'm done. What is this combo? Do you walk? The fuck? Alright, I gotta look at it. And before you like dash. He looked like he didn't move at all. I like how they thought that Ed would be an easy character. I am big fucking brain. Whoa. How do you play Ed? So, oh, look at this. It's just all specials. It's a whole special combo. And then trigger. Gotta be instant with everything here. This is a super cool combo, actually. Oh my god. That is such a sick combo. SFV skill 2 is super neat. I'm sad that the only thing we ever see Ed players do is go through fireballs with it, because you can combo it from like the charged Infierce, for example. And it's not bad there. You get double V skill for like lots of V meter. What are Sakura's? Sakura's, then I'm done. I haven't looked at these since like Season 5 came out. Season 4 came out. Jump hard punch, Furiko upper. That whole combo just came out on its own. Didn't even really have to look at it. Whoa. I was not expecting that ender. You would never do this. Crouching hard punch activate. This is like a Season 1 combo. So you can do that, right? But that has 2 hits after the scaling. You'd rather have this where you've only got one hit after the scaling increase, and I dropped it, but you know. Everyone's arms are stumpy as hell. Alright, I'm actually gonna go eat dinner. It's been nice chatting with you guys. I should stream more often. I'll probably stream tomorrow. It depends on whether my guy, Plucky Pry, wants to go on a walk or not, and when he wants to do it. Play Urian. Okay, I will. Urian's my new main.